already? Shit. Let's get it, chat. Let's get it.
Running inside, it's Jackson. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
I played against that.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Look out, he's got room. Defense there to stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it was a good move that got him that much. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Here's Sellers to throw. With the catch, it's Mark. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. They go to the counter. There's a crease. All down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Motion from the wide receiver. Makes the grab in their space. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen. Got some room headed to the goal line. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And this defense really wanted to come out and set the tone and be physical, but the offense did that. They took control. They owned the line of scrimmage. They create the big explosive run on the first drive to really set the tone in this football game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play.
It will not be enforced.
The give on the counter. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Sellers. Moving out of the pocket. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Final little time. Lets it go. Working that left side now. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field. Don't make a mistake. Check it down to your running back. Let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was it.
Turning it on. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Throwing, Sellers. Makes the catch. It's Young. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Looking for an open area to his left. And his throw is incomplete.
Offenses should focus on their guys and making sure so-and-so guys get so-and-so touches. And, you know, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw it to him. He's going to be the primary target a lot of times. I can't be reckless, but I definitely have to find my way.
Could be an alley. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Sellers from the gun on third down. They're working that left side. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here as we get a look at the stats. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Here's Sellers to throw. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Tight ends are supposed to be the quarterback's security blanket, especially down here in the red zone. And that time, he just dropped it.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Headed for the corner, it's Miller. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
From the gun on third down, Sellers buys a little time. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Pitt!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
The run inside. It's Jackson. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the full.
Snags it, and there's running room. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
There used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You throw it to them, they didn't go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
On the move, it's Jackson. 7-yard pickup on that one. Third down and 3 coming. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he got it oh so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be fourth down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Sellers. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he's forced out of bounds after a huge loss on the play. What a boneheaded moment.
And you really need your quarterbacks, man, to understand, like, to stay on schedule. And we can't take those big losses, right? So once I start to scramble around and I'm trying to buy time or I'm trying to make a big play, like, give it up, get north-south, throw the football away. You can't just turn, run at...
Might have a chance. Running through contact. Got enough for the first. Touchdown, Buckeye! Once he got some room, it was over.
This dude's day just keeps getting better and better. Of course, we've already seen him score once, David, and after that run now, this guy's already eclipsed 100 yards. That's his second touchdown. We're not even done the first half yet.
Yeah, the stats continue to pile up. A big day is approaching, and they've had no answers of stopping him. So if I'm the offense, I don't have to overthink this. Like, keep giving it to him. He'll keep making plays, and they'll keep putting points on the scoreboard.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried, when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Escapes the pressure going right. He'll throw it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. Unloads it left.
Nigga, you gotta catch that.
And he just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Throwing, Sellers. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Quarterback gets the... Got some room, headed to the goal line.
Oh, get past block, man. Can't get past that, man.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
And there you see his playmaking ability. Golly, like for a quarterback to be able to do this and just take off and outrun a defense, it shows you how athletic these guys are. They're big-time playmakers. And the moment the defense doesn't focus on them, they'll take off and they'll take it to the house.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Trying to move them on the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. That'll bring up 2nd and 10.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. They've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Here's Sellers to throw. Now sliding to his left. He'll try to do it himself. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. The Panthers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Play fake, Sellers. Quickly to the tight end. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Timeout signaled forward by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. Sellers from the gun on third down. Buys a little extra time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
They call third down money down for a reason. Like, second down, they get the sack, put them in a situation where it's a known passing situation. And how about this offense, man? They're trying to throw the football down the field, but this guy doesn't panic. He doesn't flinch. Does a nice job. Nobody covered, doesn't force the football, and even better, takes off, scrambles, and gets the big first down for this offense.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Sellers. Forced out of the pocket. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. Running inside. It's Benjamin. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football, look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And he can make things happen, too. It's so important now. You see this all the time in college football. Running back by committee. This team has a lot of talent. They are a loaded backfield. It's good to see this backup now getting some run in this game.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And the biggest key for them on this sustained drive has been their ability running the football. And there's nothing more demoralizing to a defense when you know the other team is going to run it and you still can't stop them. And I think if I'm this offense here, I'm finding other ways and other run schemes to just keep giving this guy the football because he is cruising through this defense now.
Might as well give it to him again. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. And the Panthers in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They go play action with Sellers. Just a short pass to the tight end. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Sellers lined up in the gun on third down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Panthers! There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
Gets the back moving. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for two does not work out. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Throwing, Sellers. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Now the pitch. Got a little grass. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the wideout. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Here's Sellers to throw. Makes the catch. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. The give on the counter. Gets it out to the 22-yard line, and that'll be enough for the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
On first down from their own 22. Sellers on the play action. Buying some time as he moves left. Finds his man. It's Clark. Tackled there by the defense. You know, we joked that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them coming.
Yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second. and then they run open and they find holes in zones or they get good matchups. And, man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting in the fourth quarter, one-possession games, QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the rush will get to him at the 25. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
You got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you're starting to get in the fourth quarter and it's a one-score game, you got to do whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra first downs. Really nice job there by the QB.
Sellers. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Trying to get rid of it. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Floating away. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And this is a big 3rd down for this offense, man. I'm really interested to see how they attack, because this defense, you can tell, man, they're going to continue to play aggressive. Late in the football game, they want to get a stop, get the ball back to their offense. A good chess match going on right now.
Myers on the move. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. It's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Throwing, Sellers. Using his feet to buy time. Looking down the left side. Complete downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
And that is a big-time play for the offense. The defense knew coming into this game they had to keep this guy bottled up and keep him in the pocket. That didn't happen there. He was able to buy time, extend the play. Receivers are in scramble drill mode. He finds a guy. He's accurate, off schedule, and the defense now has to do a much better job keeping this guy contained, or they are going to get lit up just like that.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackled in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain, letting that clock tick. Nice job throwing it away, saving as much time as you can.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Timeout signal forward by the Buckeyes. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Stepping to the right. Plucks it out of the air. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job. There's no gain on the play. Ohio State calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on 4th and goal. Fourth down, Sellers. Pressure's there and he lets it go. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Using his legs, it's Jackson. He finds enough room to get it over the 10-yard line, and he's down at the 13. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game.
Right there, man. Can't score.
1 more yard on this second down might just put an exclamation point on this one. Give to the running back. There's a little room there. Past the 50. He's at the 40. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
Well, not an overly complicated play. They just go with the dive, but they got really good blocking. They opened up a huge crease for that running back, and he made the defense pay.
And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Had to come back in my hands. We talk about the team. We needed 5 people for the crew, so we get half of the wins done in the wreck. What you mean I must be online? I am online.
It's your boy P City right here. Come on, sit down, you heard? Let's go.
What quarter are you in?